Welcome to 5 Day with Jay. I'm Jay. How's it going? If you haven't started watching WandaVision and you followed the Murdoch Minutes, most of what I've been doing so far has been the MCU universe. WandaVision is the latest TV series in the MCU universe. I know I need to go back and watch all of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I missed a bunch. I know that. I got it. But WandaVision. Oh my gosh. We just watched the latest episode, which is why there won't be a Murdoch Minute tonight, is because I'm thinking, okay, it's going to be half an hour. Well, Eho didn't watch episode 3. So I came upstairs. I'm like, okay, I'll write for a little bit. And I could just hear it downstairs. I'm like, oh, I'm anxious for the next for episode 4. And we watched episode 4. Every 2 minutes, we're pausing it. Okay, trying to explain and analyze and decipher what's going on, because it was pretty much a flashback episode. And it's like, oh my gosh. So, no Murdoch Minute tonight. I got a little bit of writing done, a couple hundred words, nothing to write home about. See what I did there? Anyway, not a lot going on, so we're going to keep this short tonight. Are we? Yeah, probably. Anyway, so what have I been watching? Obviously, WandaVision. I've been watching Big Bang Theory, getting caught up on that, slowly working my way through all the seasons. Loving the humor in the Big Bang Theory. Love the way they do this, the build-up, the setup, and then the delivery of a joke. Excellent job on the writing on that one. I'm anxious for the Umbrella Academy to come back. I'm about halfway through Doom Patrol. The Boys. I can't wait for another season of that one. I'm loving where all the superhero stuff is going. I know Netflix announced they were going to be doing a new movie every week for 2021. I haven't started investigating to see what movies they're going to be putting out. One thing I do want to do, I'm currently reading Gene Wilder's autobiography, Kiss Me Like a Stranger. Started out kind of awkward, but once he starts getting into some of the movie roles, then it's like, okay, this is more what I was anticipating the book to be about. So I'm enjoying it a lot more. And now there's a couple other movies I do want to go back and watch, because as Gene Wilder said, even when it came to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, his movies were all flops. The Producers. I recently rewatched that one. Amazing movie, but very much a movie of its time. I realize Matthew Broderick did an updated version of it. They did a Broadway version. I have not seen either one of those. Based on that movie alone, I can see why at the time it might have been a flop, because it's a tough sell, but it does have some great inklings of where Gene Wilder was going to go with his career. There was one where he was a horse manure salesman. I need to go back and find that movie, but it was also a flop. Willy Wonka was considered at the time a flop because parents didn't think kids would like the movie, so they didn't take their kids to go see the movie. Obviously, it's become a cult classic. People adore that movie now. It's surprising that Gene Wilder actually succeeded as an actor after multiple flops like that. If you know anything about the writing industry these days, if you do not have a critical success out of the gates, a major publisher will dump you. I talked about this story with a podcaster who pitched a book. A major publisher picked him up, published the book, and it was not a critical success. It sold well. If he had done it indie, but at the time indie wasn't as big as it is now, if he had gone indie, he would have been hugely successful with the book. He could probably go back and redo it himself and be wildly successful with the book. I wish he would. it was a really good book. It was one long book, but he broke it up as a trilogy, much like Lord of the Rings. But he could have, I wish he would go back and self-publish. I really do. Those books were well worth getting out there into the wild. As for myself, busy evening tonight, been a busy week, probably going to be a busy weekend. I'm not anticipating getting as much done as I would like. These things happen. Next week, hopefully things will start to slow down a little bit. Still getting up on the exercise machine every day, doing my time. I'm doing this. Yeah, it's a bicycle. I sit back. It's a recumbent bike, so I'm not even sitting up. I'm reclined as I'm working out, but I am. Trust me, I'm dripping sweat when I'm done. Feels good to get exercising again. It really does. And I love that because it's a recumbent bike, I'm putting no pressure on my knees. My knees are stiff when I'm done, but they don't ache like someone's trying to murder me. Pain. That said, again, I'm still not trying to pressure myself to crank the words out. I might do a little bit of writing right now. As soon as I get done I'm waiting for this to upload. I will probably write some words. I know where the story's going now. I've got a better idea of how the middle. What's with my hair here? I got a better idea where the middle's going to go. Wow, that's just all kind of weird, isn't it? Can you hit my nose? Anyway, I have a better idea where Giant Robot Planetary. I can do it. I have a better idea of where Giant Robot Planetary Competition Book 3 is going. Since I haven't put out Book 2, I'm not going to give the title of Book 3 yet. Let that be a surprise. I don't want to, oh wait, oh no, now you spoiled Book 2. Because I'm having fun with the book. I'm having a great time writing again. I really am. Again, slowly, but I will build up. I know I won't have a problem getting 4 books written this year. Would love to do 5, but set my goals reasonable. Don't try and stress myself out with unreasonable goals. That's kind of my plan for this year. Much like my reading goals, I want to read a lot of the comics that I've bought from Kickstarter over the years. A lot of them I bought, and I haven't gotten around to reading them yet. A lot of books I buy digital, so a lot of books I haven't gotten around to reading. So I'm having fun going back and go, oh wow, I remember this book. Let me go back and read that. Oh wow, Chuck Wendig. Let's go read that book. So I really need to get back into my reading. One of the things I keep thinking about is 5 a Day with Jay. I am going to keep doing this unscripted, just record for a bit, get it out there because it feels good to do it. Murdoch Minute is the one that takes more time because I actually do write that out and kind of have to reprocess the movie, go do some reading, some research, and remember some events that happened. So those do take a little bit longer to work on. I don't want to drop it completely, but I do want to get a little more relaxed with it, not so scripted, just kind of talk for a minute about a book, about a movie. Probably after I finish the MCU books, that's when I'll just try and wing one, see what happens. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Again, we're only a couple months into this channel. I'm still feeling my way around, learning what I'm doing, and having a good time doing it. That is the whole point of doing what I'm doing, is enjoying it. Anyway, talk your ear off. I do that. You know what? Till next time, stay awesome.